Welcome to episode 97 of Sorry for the Delay. I'm your editor, Mia. This week, the boys dropped the first of 3 fall merch sets. 2 new shirts available now on sorryforthedelay.live/merch. We then get a review of Happy Gilmore 2, and Sean shows off some of the food he tried at the Seattle Bite Festival. Joshua talks about cloud seeding, and both of them declare the start of spooky season in August. All that and more. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Sorry for the Delay. This is episode 97, Joshua. I spoiled it, spoiler alert. We are your hosts. My name is Sean. This is Joshua. Joshua, just like every week, how are you doing this week?
Well, I want to start off by saying I'm feeling great because I'm still alive. The tsunami, that's probably old news by now, did not destroy the coast.
Okay. Yeah. Wonderful.
If you're living under a rock, I supposedly there was supposed to be a tsunami that was going to come through here that could have fucked some shit up, but we survived it. So I'm doing good. And I also came off of excuse me. I also came off of a weekend watching the new Happy Gilmore.
Oh, Joshua, I watched the new Happy Gilmore as well.
And should we get into what we think about could we start that way?
Joshua, we can start however you want, as you're the one who says we have no structure. But I would like to have a drink before we do that.
Okay, let's have a drink first. Would you like to kick off your drink this time?
Okay, let's change up the whole format here. Why not? I'll show you what I got in my cup because it's kind of funny, buddy. Today. It's kind of funny. So you know that I like to drink ciders, and I've been drinking a lot of ciders recently. But the one in particular that I drink a lot, well, off camera and sometimes on camera, is the Tropic cider. Correct, Joshua? I had this one a few weeks ago. So I'll show you that one. But this is not where it gets weird. So here it is. This is the Incline Tropic cider, right? Very, very common. You've seen this before. But Joshua, I went to the store and I did not see Incline Tropic cider. What I saw in its place was this, Joshua. This is now Imperial Pog. Same exact logo, same exact coloring on can. Here, I'll show you a side-by-side here, because why not? Logos and logos. Here you go. So, there you go. 2 identical cans, the Tropics and Imperial Pog. I bought it, and I was like, I'm going to try both and see if there's a difference. I could have a rare can of the last Tropics, as they entitled it. So who knows? So I'm gonna open both of them. So give me a second here. I only got 2 hands. I don't have.
Would that be like a chase in the Funko kind of
maybe
domain?
Yeah, in the cider world. All right, so I'm gonna try both. All right, so here we go. This is so hard to do, and so they're so slippery. They're so slippery. Okay, so this is the I'll try the Tropics first because that's the one I love. So Tropics, here we go. Yeah, as I remembered it, pretty much anything that reminds you of guava and passion fruit. And now the what they call the Imperial Pog. Let's go ahead and sip that. Here we go. Curious. It smells. Oh, it smells.
Sean's a connoisseur
Hang on.
of drink. Yeah, he really gets into all this shit.
Oh, it smells real different. Okay, so the Imperial Pog smells more like passion fruit. The Tropics smells more of cider, like just apples. All right, so I'm gonna take a sip of the Pog one now. Here we go.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, it's different. It's subtle, but it's different. You get more of the passion fruit and guava. You get more of that. You get more passion and guava in this one, in the Pog, than you do on the actual Tropics. Yeah, Tropics is more hard cidery. So, all right, let's go. Here we go. I'm gonna mix them both together now because my cup can fit both. Sorry, everybody.
Jesus.
And I'll let you know.
I really do think Sean missed his calling, at like being a bartender or
maybe
something.
I'm still young. The night is still young too. Let's see. I'm trying both.
I do think you missed your calling, buddy. But it's funny because we didn't plan this. But Sean, you're not the only one.
That's good.
That gets the double fist on this sunset, this sunset pod that we're doing today, because it's not quite a night. I mean, maybe it is a night pod. I don't know, but I got 2 drinks as well. I can't remember if I've already had the Cali Squeeze Raspberry Lime on cam. But if I haven't, or I have, did I drink that last? I don't know. But that's what's in my cup. And I'm also going to try a little bit of the Cali Squeeze Peach Pomegranate for y'all this evening or this morning, depending on when you're listening to us. All right, so we're going to try the peach first.
Peach-erific.
Bottoms up, everybody. Peach pomegranate.
Peach pomegranate. That's an interesting choice of flavors. I'm curious. Here we go.
All right. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a big peach fan.
Oh.
But I do love pomegranate, and I don't think that they paired these very well together. I'm just being honest and transparent. Y'all can try it for yourself. Go out and buy a case, or pick it up, or fucking order at the bar. But I'm not giving the peach pomegranate a 5-star.
Oof.
But I will finish it because I don't like alcohol abuse. I'm going to finish it. So
did you say I'm going to finish it because I don't like alcohol?
I don't like alcohol abuse. Yeah. I mean, I can't, what I'm saying is I'm not going to dump it down the fucking drain is what I'm going to say. I'm going to drink it even though I'm not in love with it. Okay. So that is my take on the peach Cali Squeeze for y'all. And now we're going to move on to the Cali Squeeze Raspberry Lime.
Ooh, raspberry lime. I'm interested in this one too. The lime one, I don't know how it's going to play out. So let's see.
So I'm a big fan of both of these flavors, so I might be a little biased. I love raspberry. I love lime. And honestly, this is way fucking better than the peach and pomegranate. So
there you go.
There you go, everybody. If you haven't had any of these, they have a variety pack out there. I got this one at Costco, so hopefully you can pick up a variety pack because I think they're worth it. You can try them all and find out what you like. But there you go, buddy. That is the two What's in My Cups right there, man.
Cheers, my dude. Cheers. And just for the record, I actually prefer the Imperial Pog going forward. I mean, so I'm okay with this change. So there's that. Cheers to everybody watching and everybody listening. We do really appreciate that shit.
Thank you.
Joshua, how about we talk about Happy Gilmore 2 to start things off instead of heading right to the chat with this section, because I am going on record, or I've gone on record, and saying that a certain someone by the name of Adam Sandler was washed. And I got a lot of flack for it, a lot of criticisms. But I might be justified in my actions, buddy.
You think so?
Be a little justified.
I mean, do you want me to go first?
I'm going to have you go first because I know you're all about the Sandler man.
Yeah, well, I'm not just a Sandler man. I'm also a fan of golf. I think I love golf as much as you love drinking. So we kind of have
what do you say?
Two passions.
What do you say?
What I'm saying is you got a passion for the drink, and I got a passion for the golf clubs, the game of golf. But with that said, I did enjoy the new Happy Gilmore. I thought they were going to fuck it up. I think we did an episode where we talked about new movies coming out, and I really did think that they were going to mess that movie up. But I think they did it justice because they also they brought in professional golfers. They put a spin on the whole game of golf, which is what they're doing right now anyways with the live golf. They're putting music and they're putting fucking like cheerleaders and shit. If you don't know much about golf, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Nope. But normally the game of golf is fucking boring. Like everybody's got to be quiet. Everybody, if you even lay a fart, people look at you weird. Like it's a fucking thing. Like it's just, yeah, it's kind of this uppity kind of sport. But what I'm getting at is the way they did this movie is they kind of introduced like what Live Golf is trying to do is they're just trying to put like music in it and make it more lively, like a concert, and just bring like some more spirit to it. But overall, I think with all the actors they brought in and the way they did, I think it was still fun. I mean, you can't remake the original. Obviously, everybody's much older, but I think they did a good fucking job. I thought it was fun. I don't know what else to say other than I would go out and watch it. If you know who Happy Gilmore is, watch it. If you don't know who he is, go watch it. It's just a fun movie.
All right.
So I give it 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. What do you give it out of 10?
Fun.
What's your rating? What's your rating out of 10?
For rating out of 10, I would give it probably like a 9.2.
God,
not perfect.
Damn.
I mean, it's goofy. Man. It's a goofy
9.2. You're giving this movie a 9.2. What is your peak cinema? What's a 10 to you as far as cinema goes?
It probably has to do with maybe a Guardians of the Galaxy, more Marvel, more kind of Batman.
So you are saying that Happy Gilmore 2 is almost equivalent to a Guardians of the Galaxy for you?
No, in its own genre, it is. Like as a whole spectrum, if I'm putting movies as a whole, I didn't know that's what I was judging it off of. I didn't know I was like
usually when someone asks for a rating like that, it's usually based off of all movies, not just its genre.
Well, I'm basing it off of comedies. Out of comedies, I'm just thinking it's pretty funny and it's kind of up there. So
a 9 though. Fun. You think that's peak comedy? You think that movie was peak comedy?
Well, I guess I think it's fun, dude. What the fuck? Can I not say it's fucking fun? Can I not fucking say?
I'm just saying that your rankings are fucking out of left field here. All right, 9.2 on an Adam Sandler Happy Gilmore 2 movie. That's ridiculous.
Let me enjoy my fucking. Really? Is it
I'm
that
not saying you can't enjoy it. Listen. I'm not giving it a 9. I'll just tell you straight up. I'm giving it a 6. Fine. A 6 out of 10 on the scale of movies. It was enjoyable. It was passable, right? Adam Sandler plays a one-note character in that goddamn movie, and that's it. That's all you can ask for, because he plays another one-note character in Happy Gilmore in the original, right? There's no evolution of this character. I will say, I did like him being an alcoholic, because I felt like that was true to his actual personality. So, with that being said, that still holds my 6 out of 10. It's definitely enjoyable. And for one, you brought up the golfers, they brought in golfers or whatever.
Yes.
I had no fucking idea who those people were. I thought they were just like extras. I was like, who are these people? I don't know any of these people. And so that kind of took me out of the movie. And it's like, yes, to your point, if you don't know golf or you don't watch golf or whatever, then you're not familiar with any of this shit. And I'm sure to you, when you saw those golfers, you were like, oh shit, I don't know.
I knew every one of them. I knew I was a golf nerd when I was like, oh, that's so-and-so. That's Ricky Fowler. Mm-hmm. That's John Daly. That's Shoffley. That's DeChambeau. I'm rambling off names of
that
people.
Whole scene. That whole scene was for you specifically, just for you, because everybody else was like, who are these people? So.
True.
I thought it was enjoyable.
I'm biased. Whatever.
You definitely can watch it. It ain't no 9.2, but it is definitely worth a watch. And I know I'm giving Adam Sandler a lot of criticism right now.
He is.
But I will say that I did enjoy the movie more than I expected to enjoy the movie. So take that for what you will. Just two dudes on the internet,
Yeah, I think it's fair, and it's totally different perspectives. Like, I love golf. Like I said, I'm kind of a nut. If he sat there and drank all day, you'd probably give it a 9 just because you like to drink.
He did drink all day, and I still gave it a 6. I don't know what you're talking about. He drank all throughout that movie, and I still gave it a 6. But if he was a bartender,
if he did something that was more relatable to you, you'd probably rate it higher. Let's be honest.
No, I wouldn't. No. I wouldn't, okay. Because, again, one-note character in that movie. There was no change in character. What did we learn from that? Nothing. We learned that he can still play golf. There was no. Well,
he couldn't play golf in the beginning. Yeah, but
okay, whatever.
There we go.
Sure.
That is our take on fucking Happy Gilmore. So watch it or don't. I don't know. Put it in the comments. Maybe you fucking. I think rating it out of 10 is too fucking high anyway. Who rates things out of 10? Should be like out of 5.
Everybody, you want to rate it out of 5? What are you going to give it? A 5? Knowing your rating system?
I'll give it a 3.
Oh, so out of 5? Yeah, bullshit. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. God damn it. There you go. Mia, if you have to cut all that, cut all that.
Yeah, we're good with numbers, man. Shit. Yeah, buddy.
Let's move on. Let's get on over to the housekeeping corner for just a second, buddy, before we move to the chat with this section. Mia, thank you for the transition. Appreciate that. You're awesome. Hey, housekeeping corner, everybody. I don't know if you noticed, but you can no longer get the summer collection. It is gone. It is gonzo until next year, where maybe we'll put out the same shirts or maybe we won't. Depends on how extra I feel. So if you missed it, sorry, tune in to next year's. But with that being said, The fall collection is out and available now. As soon as this episode drops, or by the time you're hearing this, it's already out. So congratulations. Joshua, we're doing things a little different this time. So we're going 3 months with this drop. And here's what's going to happen. For this month of August, we're going to release 2 shirts. And I will show them to you soon. In September, we're going to drop another 2 shirts. And then in October, we're going to drop another 2 shirts. So we're going to do a total of 6 shirts for the fall collection. Now, granted, they might not all be shirts. I'm kind of working on some sweater designs as well. So we'll just go from there. But just a real quick preview, because I have it up on here. Joshua, I'm going to share my screen with you. And then for those of you listening, just feel free to head on over to Sorry for the Late Out Live and check out this episode in its entirety, as well as a little transcript and shit that you can read on there. But Joshua, I'll go ahead and share my screen with you and the people watching so you can kind of see here what we're working with. So this is the first shirt that we're going to be releasing for the fall collection. So this is 9 lives, no schedules. So this is a beautiful black cat screaming little face here with a beautiful symmetric backdrop of 2 bats and a moon and some little stars right there. Joshua, how do you feel about this one?
I love that cat.
Yeah,
I love that cat. Just the eyes. I think the eyes and the logo and the mouth. It's silly. It's fun. It's fun. I think it brings in the season well. Yeah, I like it.
And then this will be the second drop that we have. So both of these are available now. You can get them whenever you want, really. But this is the second one here. This is, here it is right here. This one's called Howl Now, Apologize Never. And this is the werewolf design that we have here. He's a howling werewolf screaming up to the crescent moon. Joshua, how do you feel about this one?
Can I rate this? Can I rate this higher than...
You may rate these, Joshua, please.
Can I rate this? No, I love this one too, actually. Howl Now, Apologize Later. And I like how there's a little story. We always put stories with the shirts too.
Always stories with the shirts. But both these shirts are available now on Sorry for the Late Out Live /merch. And go ahead and pick them up. So enjoy that. It took me a while to make them, so hopefully you guys enjoy them as much as I do. And then we will have another 2 drops in the month of September and another 2 drops in the month of October. I'll remind you then. But Joshua, other than that, there's one last thing I have for housekeeping, and that is to say that we are finally available on all platforms where you get all your audio podcasts. Before this, we were just on Spotify and YouTube, but now we are available on iTunes. We're available on iHeartRadio. Basically, everywhere you can get podcasts, we are there now. So we will be stalking you as you listen through your podcast life. So there's that, buddy. I think that was all I had. I do have 2 new words for the algorithm real quick. The first word I have is penny, and the second word I have... Oh, shoot, I lost my second word. It was penny.
Did you say penny?
Yeah, penny, like in the coin, penny.
Okay.
And
penny.
seagull.
Got it.
We haven't said the word seagull yet. So penny and seagull. Do not let the seagull eat your pennies.
I got a word too.
Oh, you got a word? I'm ready. Yeah, give me a word, buddy. Give me a word.
Okay. All right. I use this one on the regular. My word to add to our dictionary is Flumbuzle.
Excuse me?
Flumbuzle.
Flumbuzle.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to know the definition of Flumbuzle?
I would like for you to use it in a sentence.
Flumbuzle. It's the feeling of being overwhelmed by glitter.
What?
Feeling flumbuzzled right now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know when I would ever use that in a sentence, to be honest with you. Like, that's
maybe at a party, a bunch of glitter at a party, you might be flumbuzzled.
I probably won't remember the word if I'm covered in glitter at a party. Flumbuzzled.
Flumbuzzle, yeah.
Flumbuzzle. Flumbuzzled. Flumbuzzle. That just rolls off the tongue, really. All right, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for that word. I appreciate it. That is all I have for the housekeeping corner, everybody. If I think of anything else, I don't know. We'll talk about it next week. Joshua, let's move on, buddy. Let's hit to the chat with us section. Let's get the topics for the week. I know there are a lot of them. We might not hit all of them, which is unfortunate.
Probably won't. It's okay, though. It's fine.
It happens, everybody.
We're
it happens.
Deep into it.
Yeah,
buddy. Now, would you like to ramble them off as we normally do?
Yeah, let's go ahead and give everybody the topics for the week. They are as followed, everybody. Number 1, a bite to remember. Number 2, cloud seeding.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Spread my seed all over those clouds.
All right. Number 3, haunts start now. Okay. Number 4, ancient evolutionary loop.
Dun, dun, dun.
That sounds interesting as fuck. And then the last one is something called show your face.
Oh.
So, all right, here we go.
Oh, okay. All right, bite to remember, Sean.
Bite to remember.
I think this is one of your topics here to tickle the audience.
This is one of my topics to entertain and to pleasure. Joshua, this last weekend, I had the opportunity to go to the Seattle Bite Festival again for the 4th year in a row. And I have some video footage I would like to share with you and the people. So we're just going to kind of cut this stuff in for everybody else. Joshua, we will watch this stuff together, and we'll go ahead and comment on this. But here we go, buddy. Let me share my screen with you and with the people watching and listening.
So it's like a
so I
food
went
truck
to the Bite
thing?
Festival. And so what the Bite Festival is it's a food festival that is located in downtown Seattle, well, Space Needle adjacent in Seattle. And it's basically a food festival with a bunch of different food trucks and stuff. So I kind of wanted to show you some of the stuff that I ate and, just kind of stuff like that. I will be putting together a short little video about it because I took a bunch of footage. So this is just the food. That's what we're really going to talk about here. So this first thing I have for you, Joshua, is this beautiful monstrosity here. Do you know what these are, buddy?
They look like bones, and that looks like marrow and mushrooms and maybe some sourdough bread.
Oh yeah. So this is bone marrow. It was a mushroom, mushroom garlic, bone marrow that they did. And then the bread is just a white bread. There's also some coleslaw down there that you really can't see, but it's down there. And Joshua, this was amazing. This was probably one of the best things I had at the festival. It was.
Okay, can I pause you real quick?
Sure.
I'm one of those people that eats with my eyes, and if I have to eat with my eyes open looking at that, I just think that looks like dog shit.
You think? Okay. Well, you're not wrong. Visually, it's not.
Yeah,
appealing.
It's not plated, very elegantely.
Well,
sure, it tastes
this
good.
is also a food festival too, Joshua. There's no plates here.
Okay.
There's no cutlery. This is
I've never had bone marrow either. I've never had it either. Just throwing it out there.
Oh, well, it's fucking delicious. It's like buttery beef flavoring. It's wonderful. Highly recommend. This was phenomenal. This next thing I'm about to show you, Joshua, this next thing was not as phenomenal, but it looks visually a lot better if you were to take the visual component for it.
Whoa, what the hell's that?
So here it is. I know it's kind of sideways there, buddy, but there you go. You can see it from that one.
It's like a lobster. What is that?
So this is a lobster noodle dish that we got, which was essentially chili oil noodles and some lobster. This one was not good. Visually, it looks wonderful. It looks amazing. Beautiful. 5 out of 5 visually.
Okay.
Food-wise, not so much. Food-wise, it was, well, the lobster was super dry and tasteless. The noodles were the only saving grace in this situation. Those actually were cooked to perfection, with the flavoring being chef's kiss. Phenomenal. But yeah, everything, if you put them together, it does not bode well. So
How much was that, by the way? How much
3.
was that?
All of these dishes that I'm showing you were anywhere from $18 to $27 with the one that I'll show you at the very end over here. So it varied in between, and I have the prices and stuff listed on there, but I don't know. So,
okay. All right.
I'll move on.
Right. That one did look better. I mean, that one did
look better.
Better.
It definitely looked better, but it was not better. So this is the other set of food that I had on this beautiful trip.
Holy shit.
Oops, sorry. So first off, we have this beautiful open-faced lobster roll. So there's basically lobster meat, some aioli sauce of some sort, and then some lettuce and fixings, and some fries. Beautiful fries. The next thing on this little list were some dumplings, just a variety of different soup dumplings. And then the last thing that I had on this little journey here was a shrimp po' boy, which is basically just shrimp.
That looks sad.
Sandwiches.
That looks sad. Another sad looking. So yeah, that does look like a poor boy. That's for sure. That thing looks fucking.
It was
got left behind on a fucking school bus. You know what I mean? That shit looks sad as fuck.
So the thing with the po' boy is that this is what they had for their sample. So the Bite of Seattle Festival specializes in small bites as well as like larger portions. So the bone marrow and the lobster noodle that you saw were all large portions. This po' boy that's in this shot right now is what they called a sample portion or a Seattle bite. So this is why it looks sad, because it's basically a quarter of what it is, and you also pay a quarter of the price. This po' boy was only $5, so
I can see why it's $5.
yeah. But going back, so the dumplings didn't care for. They were okay. Wow. They kind of just taste like mashed up protein, so not worth the hype. The big ol' open face lobster sandwich that we got here, this was good. The only problem was that it tasted more like shrimp rather than lobster. So there's that. But other than that, the flavoring was good. Seasonings were good. The fries are actually kind of the best part on that one because they're fries. They were delicious. And then the po' boy is from a place called Luke's, and I'm a huge fan of Luke's. And they did this right. It was delicious. Their seasoning on the po' boy and the shrimp was fucking out of this world. Like there's something about the way that they make their seafood that you just can't beat. So although it looks sad, it was exquisite, buddy. Exquisite. So highly recommend.
Right on.
Yeah. We also got this beautiful drink here. I filmed it.
Now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere.
So this was
moving the needle with this one.
Moving a needle here. This was what was it? Jamaica and tamarind, I think it was. Basically the stuff that they make Mexican candies out of. That was basically what this drink was, and it tasted exactly like the chili Mexican candy.
That's refreshing too. That looks.
It was really good. Pretty good, and for those of you who don't believe me, I did try it. But here it is in video form.
Yeah, that
visually.
Yeah.
I'd put enough on that. Very, very
easily. Appealing. I'd even take the blindfold off.
Yeah.
Look at that right there.
Yeah, it was pretty okay. Just put it that way. And then this is the other thing that we got, buddy. This is the last thing that we got here at this food festival. We tried a fuck ton of food. It was insane, the amount of food. But these are
those oysters.
6 different oysters. Oh, fuck me. Sorry, everybody. I just closed that screen. Didn't mean to.
No, you're fine.
My bad, everybody. But yeah, 6 different oysters, all different flavors. I will tell you right now, there was only one flavor that actually tasted good, and it was their Cajun seasoning oyster. It had like all this, like the Cajun crab boil spices, and that was the best one that you could have gotten. Everything else on this fucking visual here was terrible, and I don't say that lightly. It just was not flavored well, and I might be criticizing that too hard, but it is what it is. The only one that they had good was the Cajun seasoning one. So this was like the $27 one. So, and if you don't like oysters, that's a whole nother thing, because these oysters, I thought they were cooked pretty damn well, but some of them were a little bit rubbery because they were on the grill. They're grilled oysters, so they're kind of overcooked. But there you go, buddy. I just wanted to share a few of the bites that I had at the Seattle Bite Festival.
There's a lot to take in. Holy shit.
It is a lot to take in. It's also going to be a lot to edit. So thank you, Mia. Thank you for putting that all together.
And that was nice. I mean, it's funny because I really do appreciate like food festivals and food truck because it opens your, like if you're not used to getting like a variety of food, like those are the places you go to maybe broaden your palate and just try some shit. Obviously, you're going to be a little bit more broke after doing that because every one of those things fucking costs money, but gives you the opportunity to experiment. And I guess if I could give any advice, go with somebody who will just try everything and even if you think it's gross. So I'm like a good person to take for something like that. Like I'll eat the food that you won't just so I can try it also. So, but yeah, I really do enjoy food festivals and food trucks and that kind of a setup because I think there's way too many McDonald's, way too many Taco Bells, way too many just cookie cutter, just garbage food out there. So
agreed.
It's nice that you were able to go out and check that out.
Yeah, I was very proud of us. We tried a lot of dishes this year, and last year we really didn't because there wasn't anything really appealing to us. But this year we actually took the time and studied a little bit more and found a whole bunch of things that we really wanted to try. So proud of us. Did a lot.
How much Pepto did you go through?
I only went through 2 little things of Pepto as recommended. So there's that.
As recommended. Yeah, cool.
Oh, man, buddy. You want to get to cloud seeding, buddy?
Yeah, we can move on to clouds. So cloud seeding is going to be a little bit different of a topic than food.
We're going to go down, it up, baby.
Yeah, we're going to go down a little bit of a different rabbit hole. And in order to kind of get into cloud seeding, I had to do a little bit of research. And if you know anything about me, I'm fucking terrible about trying to read shit off of a screen, especially after I've been sipping a couple of these. And I hardly ever prepare for any of this shit. So there you go, everybody. But hang in there with me. If you don't know anything about cloud seeding, this shit's been going on since like the 50s or whatever. And typically it goes back to government projects about weather altering and just putting shit up into the atmosphere. But in today's world, this is something that they've lifted the veil on. And this is something that is happening across the United States, mainly in places where they're lacking rain or, places where they need water to grow crops. So cloud seeding has kind of been controversial because of the flooding that's been happening and things like that. So I thought I'd shed a little bit of light on like how cloud seeding actually works. Okay. And then hopefully I don't fuck this up, which I probably will. But cloud seeding in general, what they basically do, it's a seeding agent like silver iodine or potassium iodine or dry ice, and it's dispersed into the clouds. And through this, the particles act, the little nuclei act, and they mimic the structure of ice crystals, which basically get heavy, turn into water vapor or whatever, and then it condenses, freezes, and then turns into basically fucking rain. So the concern is that all this stuff that they're putting, the silver iodine and all this stuff they're putting into the atmosphere, is it eventually going to affect us, the humans or whatever, negatively, or cause flooding or hurricanes or whatever, or these types of things. So my question is now that we've been doing cloud seeding for quite some time and it's not a top secret government fucking thing, do you think we should be messing around and altering, our weather patterns? Do you think we should be dumping this stuff into the atmosphere via, airplanes or lasers or all the drones, all the other different ways that they're doing that? Do you think this is a wise thing for humanity to be doing?
It's like the question, should we play God? Is that really what we should be doing? And I think to a certain extent, you kind of have to, right? If you want to continue society or continue living on this planet, eventually, because we fucked it up so goddamn hard, we're going to have to find ways to re-alter what we fucked up, and if we can't make rain because for whatever reason, environmental issues, fucking cars that go beep, beep, then I would rather us try to make clouds. Fuck it. Let's make rain. Let's become Rain Man, So I'm not going to live long enough to see any of the consequences of this shit. So I'm going to fuck. Seed the motherfucking goddamn skies, baby. Seed them up. Put whatever. What fuck it. Put mercury up there. I don't give a shit.
Jesus Christ.
Feed the fish. Fucking whatever you want, man. Yeah, let's do cloud seeding. I don't give a fuck. Do it.
All right. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't know. Like I obviously, I have many different views on all this shit, but I kind of feel like if you can do it in an effective way that is proven to not harm people, through genetic, birth defects and all this other shit, if there's ways to do it naturally, and we need more food clearly because people, we have crops and we need to fucking grow shit. So I guess if you can figure out a safe way to do it, then why not? But I don't know if we're quite there yet. So it kind of sucks that we have to experiment on ourselves before we can actually do it the right way. But that's science.
You're a funny man, Joshua. You're a funny man. You said, yeah, let's do it. If we can do it naturally, let's do it. Yeah. The way you do that naturally is you don't fucking do it. You let nature take its toll.
No, I mean, if you put water in a fucking in a pot and you boil it, it makes fucking steam, and then naturally water vapor. I mean, so I think there's ways of doing it without pumping shit into clouds, but we haven't gotten there yet. We're not, we're kind of dumb still in a way. But
yeah, I mean, we're putting iodine in clouds to make it rain because that seems smart. So.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of like you. We should do it if I think we could figure out a way to do it better.
Nah, fuck it. We're here for a short time, not a long time. Do whatever you want to the fucking clouds. Shit, throw me in the clouds. I'll make them cry. Fucking get it.
You're right. Yeah, that's probably true. There you go. That was my cloud seeding. If anybody's curious, if you have comments about cloud seeding, I'm just curious, are people for it or not for it? But I think it's an interesting topic.
I can't wait for the short to see whether or not they grill us or they agree with us.
I know, right?
There you go. All right, buddy. Before we move on to haunts start now.
Not there yet. Not there yet.
Let's fucking get our AI song because it does have to do with haunts starting now. And I'll go into more detail after the song. But if you guys want to listen to the song in entirety, words, if you want to listen to this next AI song in its entirety, head on over to sorryforalittlelate.live/AI radio, and you can hear this next banger, because that's what we do on this podcast. Oh, sorry, for those of you who are new, we do this thing called AI radio, where we play music for you that was made by AI with the assistance of me or Joshua, and it fucking rocks. So get used to it, because it's not going anywhere. Joshua, this song is called October's Comes Alive. October Comes Alive. Oh my God, can't speak. Here we go, buddy. Enjoy.
Witches cackle, echo through the ember dusk. Leaves crackle like old vinyl cuts. We light up the chords on Elm Street.
there it is. There's your AI song for the week. Once again, if you want to hear that song in its entirety, head on over to sorryfordelayed.live/AI radio, and it'll be right there for you, as well as the beautiful new merch in the fall collection. Get all of that. Come watch, come listen, come by. Joshua, how'd you feel about that shit, buddy?
I mean, I don't want to be out of place here, but Halloween and the spooky season is still a little bit away. I just don't know if we're maybe a little early with that song. Maybe we're a little early, but I don't know. For some people, spooky season is year round. So
that's where we come into the topic. Haunts start now, buddy. So you've already gone on record saying that you think it's a little too early for haunts, buddy. Is that going to be your final stance on it?
A little too. I mean, it's always fun to get scared every once in a while. You know, I do it all the time when I pull down my pants. You know, just like fuck, what's that? But you know, I guess it's sure. Why not? Fuck it. Let's get all fucking scared. Let's get into Halloween right now. Put our costumes on. Fuck.
Joshua, I just saw Fantastic Four last weekend. I had a busy weekend last weekend. I went to the Bite Festival, watched Fantastic Four. Just quick review on Fantastic Four. It was okay. 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
Better than Happy Gilmore, I'll tell you that for sure.
Really?
So there's that. Yeah, okay. Better than Happy Gilmore for sure.
Okay.
But in that movie, there was a fall kind of scene where they were like celebrating Halloween, and they had like a bunch of like little vintage like stuff going on. And I was like, yeah, it's spooky season. It's spooky season. It's August. It's spooky season has started. Because I am a big fan of spooky season. Joshua knows this. And I have decided that once August rolls around, it's spooky season. It's no longer summer. It's spooky season, and we're going to start it off right because I'm sick and tired of having to wait till October and only getting like 3-4 weeks of spooky season. So August starts my spooky season. That's why it started now, and I'm going to do a bunch of spooky themed stuff this week. And, I'm going to do spooky stuff this week in personal life. On podcast, I'm going to do spooky stuff every week until after October. So
gear up, everybody. Yeah,
gear up for some get spooky ready. Shit.
It's gonna get spooky.
We also may have some special guests. I don't want to ruin it, but we will. So that's why I was saying spooky season haunts start now, buddy. So there's that. That's all I wanted to bring up on this one. There's a quick one, real quick one. So we can get to your ancient evolutionary loop if you want, because that rolls off the fucking tongue.
I know, right? Ancient evolutionary loop. That's a good one, right? All right, so I kind of, I was having this thought the other day, and typically I have these thoughts when I'm just bullshitting with people and we're just talking, and obviously I'm a thinker. I may have a small brain, but it works now and again.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. So I kind of had this thought of us as a species. We're kind of just living in we're just living in a loop. And where this comes from is because, I know we're past we know way more about, like, we just didn't evolve from apes, right? I get it. But I'm going to simplify the thing and say, basically, it's like we evolved from apes. We basically have gotten smart enough to be smarter than apes, but now we're getting so smart, we're even smarter than ourselves. Hence AI and all these other things that are being introduced into the world, right? So now we're getting to an age where we've created things smarter than ourselves.
Okay.
So circling back to now that we've created something that's basically smarter than ourselves, what if eventually what happens, this thing destroys us, and then we basically, the apes that are alive today, re-evolve into who we are. Basically, like, we just live in this loop. Like, apes are still here because we eventually, humans, will kill ourselves off, right? And then they will become the new humans. So they, in turn, the apes that are around today are the loop. They continue, we just evolve from ape to human, and this secular, this thing, I don't know if I'm explaining it very
Joshua,
well.
I feel like you've talked about this topic for the last 4 weeks in different ways.
Maybe
different ways, buddy. You talked about man versus machine, how we're going to get killed by the machine. This is kind of just a knockoff version of that. Really.
Maybe it is. maybe it is. I honestly think that we are in a loop. Evolutionary. We're in an evolutionary loop.
Come on over.
We get smart enough to kill ourselves, and then we kill ourselves, and then we come back. That's why there's always got to be the shrew, right? That's why there's always got to be a shrew, because once we go away, the shrew's got to re-evolve into who we are today. Like, we just kind of are in this loop where we die off and we come back. And the aliens are looking above us going, that's why we keep the shrew around, because we know you idiots are just going to kill all yourselves. And so we need to keep this thing around because eventually you go away anyways.
Hey, buddy, come to my casting couch for a second right here.
Okay.
Take your feet up. Kick your feet up right there on that black leather couch. Hey, have you ever maybe thought that this is all just projection? Like, are you going through a life loop right now, and you're trying to click the two things together? You know, are you stuck in a loop? Is that kind of where you're at right now, buddy?
I think meaning is important. I think is what it is, and if we just keep looping through meaning, if we're doing the same thing over and over and over again, and we're never gonna like say leave the planet, or we're never gonna do anything, it's just I think it's this weird fucking loop, this life loop that we're in. And how do you get out of the loop, right? I guess is what I'm getting at. How do we evolve past the loop we're in? How do we get there?
That's a good question. I think you need to look inside yourself and ask yourself, how do you escape your loop? You know, I can't answer that for you.
I don't think it's just me. I think it's everybody. I don't think it's just a me thing.
I don't feel like I'm in a loop. I feel like
but you're happy
in the forward direction,
eating fucking shit looking bone out of them. You're bone marrow guy. Like, you're eating that shit. You know what I mean? You're happy with that. Some people think beyond that.
Well, what's beyond it?
That's what I just said.
Death? You just said,
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
You just said death.
The bigger
was
picture,
beyond the loop.
The bigger picture, I guess, is what I'm getting at. Like, how fun is it to think that we are big? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just think that this is just a loop, and it's kind of an interesting thing to be a part of this loop and where we fall in the loop.
Yeah, but you can also think about it this way. You're not going to be around long enough to see the completion of the loop. So why even bother thinking about the loop? Doesn't matter.
It's a thought experiment. It's fun to think about.
For who?
Why do people take mushrooms?
It sounds like it's stressing you out to be a part of this loop.
No, it doesn't stress me out. It's actually a fun idea. It's a fun idea to be a part of the world that we're in now, and just to think like what it actually means. I don't know. I think what it comes down to is I just think deeply sometimes, and it's kind of annoying. And the thought process I go through to try to get this out gets fucking jumbled up and gets confusing. But that's just how my brain works.
So I have a question, one final question on this.
Okay.
When you go, I don't know, wherever you think that you're going to go to, wherever happens to you, but if you go somewhere, right, and they tell you that everything that you did here was pointless and meaningless, like, would that make you upset knowing that all of this was for nothing?
No, that'd be fine. Because then at least you would know.
Okay. All right.
There's no, that's the thing about having a right answer is like when you have the right answer, it's rewarding. It feels free. It's refreshing. It's when you know what the answer is, it takes weight off of your shoulders. Not knowing and it is kind of like a black hole of thoughts, because then you just create your own ideas and you create your own imagination and just not knowing. But it's also fun. I think that's what makes us human. I think having these thoughts and just being able to imagine, and there's people out there that just don't think at all, and that would be a problem if we wouldn't have computers, we wouldn't have internet, if we just had people that just didn't think, it'd be we wouldn't have shit. So we need people who think. We need out of the box thinkers.
And we also need those people who don't think to show their fucking faces, Joshua. We need them to show their face. Let's get this last topic, buddy. Let's hit 5 topics this week. Let's do it. What is this show your face topic that you have for us, man?
Okay, so show your face fucking is kind of a random thing that sort of came up, but not super random, but I'm kind of happy about it because as of, I pulled it up over here. As of July 15th this year, YouTube has changed its policy on faceless channels.
Faceless channel? What do you mean?
I don't know if you heard about this. So basically, like how me and you are real people and we have faces and we're not AI
fucking
yet.
Real people?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
If your theory is correct, we're not real, actually. We're all
exactly.
projections.
We're a fucking simulation. Everybody's a simulation. Same.
Yeah, so they changed their policy and how they're going to monetize or demonetize or just go through this process of how people like make money off of the internet. And part of it is basically like if you don't show yourself or you don't use your voice and all of its AI or whatever, you're not going to reap the rewards that you once did because you're basically just using AI to create everything for you, and it's no longer genuine or real, or it's basically just fake all around. So I just wanted to like, do you agree with YouTube changing their policy on faceless channels? Like all these people that are making so much money off of it, they're just going to be bummed because now they actually have to show their face.
So
if they want to continue to make money.
Here's the thing I have about this. Yes, 100% I am all for that. But here's the big caveat. They are using AI to determine whether or not somebody is AI. You know? I think eventually you're going to get to a point where AI can trick AI, and then you're just going to have the same perpetual loop, right? There's too many videos out there that are uploaded every day, every second, right, to be monitored by a human influence. So as soon, if not already, people will find a way to get past the AI detection that YouTube has and continue to upload faceless YouTube channels. Whether it be they take us, right, and put us in a little screen on the side, right, or they get a rendering of a person, right, and put it on however they want to do it. I think we're still going to get the AI slop that a lot of people hate. So I think, yes, it's great that YouTube is doing this, but I don't think that it can be stopped at this point. I think the AI slop will continue, and I think that they're still probably going to have to pay out those creators in air quotations. Yeah.
I mean, I also bring this up because we do AI music, obviously, and we generate AI images, but with everything that we AI generate, whatever it is, music or images or what have you, cartoons at some point, but it still takes these two guys, human, like we are literally still putting our faces on screen and still having fun with this, whereas people could just never show their face, never use their real voice, and just continue to make a bunch of money off of it. So I think there's something genuine and actually putting your face on screen, talking about your ideas like we do, sounding confused as I always do. I think there's something genuine in that. And I think if you're afraid to get on screen and you're afraid to talk about it and just have AI do everything for you, you're kind of basic. You're kind of boring. Be confused, be original, be stupid like us. Don't fucking write a script for fucking everything. Sure, it's more organized. Sure, it makes more sense. But life doesn't make sense. So have a little fun with fucking everything.
I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. I just don't think there's any stopping it. So those people who think that AI slop is going away, I feel for you. Good luck out there when the future robot overlords bend you ass backwards and fuck you like you fuck them and their motherboards. So
yeah, it can't go away. I mean, I don't think. Yeah, you're right. I don't think it will go away.
Sorry, buddy. All right, my dude. Let's start to wrap this episode up. Let's land this plane, as we usually say here on this podcast. Joshua, let's do some fun finds. Let's do some lucky numbers. Let's give the people your closing monologue that I always look forward to. I don't know if they look forward to it, but I love hearing you talk, and it makes me happy. So, buddy, let's do whatever you got today, man. Do we even have fortunes? Is that going to be a thing? I don't know. Yeah, let's find out. Yeah. Joshua, what do you got? What do you got cooking behind the screen there, dude?
All right. So we talked about Happy Gilmore in the beginning, and Sean shit on my idea of my rating of Happy Gilmore. And I get it. I'm very biased. I like golf.
Can't wait for that short. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's kind of, maybe it's a bad rating. Okay. I take it back. But I also saw another movie over the weekend. I saw Superman, which
I have not seen that one yet. So
was better than Happy Gilmore. But still, the way they did it was, I mean, you're gonna have to watch it. You know, the way they did the parents, the way they did. I mean, I get it. So if you watched it, feel free to post a comment and let Sean know, or fucking let Sean find out for himself.
Spoil it for me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but with that said, it did inspire me to pick up this little guy right here. Superman.
Josh was holding Funko number, what is that, 557. It is the Superman Funko. And is that an exclusive, Joshua? What's the little sticker on the front?
Yes, this is a Funko exclusive. And I think this is he's got chains around his body, but it's an exclusive. Hell yeah. I got that from the Funko store.
Is that a one of one, or is that a collection? What is it? Oh, one of one. Nice. Yes, sir. I love those. Yeah. I love that they're doing those more often.
So it definitely inspired me to get this little guy. Like I said, there's always a big debate between Batman or Superman. I mean, it's always up in the air. The Dark Knight, just, I don't know. But, yeah, there you go, buddy. That is my fun find.
Awesome, my dude. Hey, I got a fun find for everybody this week. One I haven't showed off the podcast yet. This is also having to do with spooky season because it is spooky fucking season, Joshua. This is the first time I'm showing this one. I've had this one for a while. It's from the vault. This is the Invisible Man here, the Chase version of the Invisible Man. So you can see he is transparent in there. It's fucking awesome. I love this one. It's usually boxed up and hidden. But yeah, number 608, Invisible Man. And this is part of the Monsters Universe set, and I may be trying to get a hold of all of these. I have some of them that I've shown, but yeah, this is my Funko for the week. Invisible Man. Chase, baby. Chase.
He was so invisible, I had to squint to see him.
Yeah, lighting. Suffering.
But yeah, and you did mention earlier, like, how are we going to do fortunes, because we burned through all the fortunes.
Yeah, we did.
And this is kind of a last minute thing, but I was fucking starving today. So I went out and went to Panda Express.
Oh, and what do you know? To a classic.
Yeah, the classic episode. What fucking, when did we do pandas? Back in like fucking.
Okay, so while Joshua opens up that cookie, for the people, this is your first time watching or listening. Hey, hi, welcome. Joshua and I have been doing fortunes at the end of every episode for probably since the start of the podcast, maybe 5 episodes later of the podcast. You know, it's very early in our days, but we started with Panda Express fortune cookies. So to come around full circle sometimes is kind of fun and nostalgic in a weird way, doing this for 97 episodes. So Joshua, I'm ready for the Panda Express cookie. It's going to be weird to have one that doesn't involve sex or cussing.
I know, right?
So,
because we've been doing that for quite some time, right? Those random ass fortunes. I think doing fortunes is fucking random in general. So fuck it. Mm-hmm. Here we go. This is how we like to end things sometimes. But here you go. All right. So your fortune for episode, what is it, 97? Holy shit, 97. Almost episode 100. This is crazy. All right, episode 97 on August 5th. Here you go. Pretty basic. Share your good news with others.
Hey, sometimes basic is good, you know, especially in a sense of a fortune. Hey, wait, did those have lucky numbers on them?
Oh, I know. No, these ones, no.
Oh, what a shame. Damn,
basic.
I guess I'll have to give you guys your lucky numbers. So here they are, your 7 lucky numbers for the week. Use them for whatever nefarious reasons you would like. They are 7, 12, 15, 18, 20, 23, and 47. Once again, your 7 lucky numbers are 7, 12, 15, 18, 20, 23, and 47. Joshua, it's been an episode, buddy. It's been all over the place. We started off a little different in the format. You know, we're ending it off in a weird zone right now. I yelled at you for your god awful Harry Potter critique.
Harry Potter? Yeah. I guess. I fucking guess.
I know. I said Harry Potter. My mouth just got lazy.
Episode 97, man. It's real.
It's coming off the trauma episode, buddy. It's coming off the trauma episode. People are like, what the fuck just happened? And then they're going to listen to this episode and they're going to be like, wow, they're real fucked up. They got real fucked up.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, we're double fisting tonight too. So what the fuck, man? We're just having a good fucking time. You know, we love this podcast.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right, man. Let's end. Let's give them your fucking monologue. Send us off for the week, buddy. I'm going to give you the stage now. I'm going to shut the hell up. I'm going to take as I've heard before, I'm going to take a cold glass of shut the fuck up, and I'm going to sit back here and I'm going to let you do your thing.
All right, man. I'm glad everybody's made it this far. And if you haven't, you fast forward. We really appreciate you listening. We really appreciate you watching. We know some of our topics go all over the fucking place. And And if you've been here with us this long, you know how crazy we get. And if you're just joining us, I promise you this will get better. Everything about what we do, we just continue to try to get better and better and better and better. We're building a community here, and we're glad that all of you are a part of it. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. The merch is dropping. We got music, and we'll fucking see you guys on episode 98. We fucking love all you guys. So thank you for coming. Thank you for watching.
Damn. Joshua, couldn't have said it better myself, buddy. That's beautiful. That's actually one of your better monologues. I do appreciate that.
Thanks.
Congratulations. You're getting better at it. So
thanks, buddy.
With that being said, everybody, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Head on over to sorryforthelate.live/merch. Get the new fall collection shirts. 2 t-shirts just dropped today. Go out, get them. They're fucking beautiful. And the next 2 t-shirts are going to be getting to be even more beautiful. I can't even speak. It's getting too late, Joshua. It's getting too late.
It's a drink, man. It's a drink.
But thank you guys for being here. We do appreciate it. Joshua, I have one last thing for you before we go. Like I've been doing for the last few weeks, buddy. I got a good one for you to end the week. Here you go. Joshua, why did the coffee go to the police station?
I don't know.
It was mugged. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week. Deuces.